Time management is ever so important today in our distracted world in which we live. When you think about it, you have to plan ahead and manage your time even during times when you are at leisure, not just at work. When you take a vacation, you have to plan for it. When you're during that vacation, you want to manage your time well so that you get to enjoy all the different landmarks and different activities of that locale. Right? You don't want to sleep for 2 or 3 hours and just spend all your time in your hotel. Most of us, at least. Right? So for that, you need to plan out even those times of pleasure. So preparation is very important. Scheduling in time management. Second, you want to have a routine. Anytime that you know that you're going to do, let's say, a live on Instagram or on LinkedIn, have a video for you every Monday, every Friday, that keeps you on your toes, really, and forces you to prepare the night before some kind of topic that you think would be valuable to others. It's sort of like a rehearsal, a built-in rehearsal, a practice that keeps you much more skilled and that allows you to sharpen your edge, if you will, and enhance anything that you're doing, as well as your network. Third is accountability. Whether or not you really stick to your regimen every Monday, every Friday, have a meeting on this or that topic with your colleagues, whether or not you really stick to it, it forces you to set your own goals and be accountable to yourself. That's really the key of managing your time. You need to know that, look, if I've spent more than one day this week on this particular activity, I really need to cut that down next week and really think about allocating my schedule and time better next week. So you don't necessarily have to be precise and specific in order to manage your time appropriately, but you need to really be accountable. And by really having a routine, by preparing, that forces you to be a little bit more accountable. And you're more likely to stick to your own goals than those that are mandated to you. Number four, prioritization. When you manage your time and when you analyze what time you've spent on what task, you're able to prioritize better. Which means that you may go to sleep earlier the next day, wake up earlier, right? Or cook 2 days in advance for your family, if you're a large family, let's say. Things like that. If you're building several brands, several personal brands, and you have a lot of content you want to share, you have to prioritize. You have to save it, but you have to really understand a sequence of events chronologically of what content will be shared when and so forth and so on. Right? And then number 5, if you're able to follow all of these guidelines or all these norms, tips, then you will be productive. Because ultimately, if you can manage your time appropriately, then you can be much more productive at whatever task it is that you have at hand. And productive in your overall goals in life, at work and at leisure as well, when you take your next trip. Let me know what you think. Have a great week ahead. Be productive. Manage your time well. All Out Coach, Tim.